Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a video I'm finally uploading. You guys are probably seeing this on the 9th. So what's up? I'm here. I know you may miss me. I'm here. Don't worry. You got your Friday night video. What day is it? Is this Saturday? It's Saturday, I think, today. So you got your whatever. Anyways, as always, take destiny in your own hands. Remember, don't step on anybody else's destiny, and let's get into trusting your intuition. So I got a little clip here. All credits go to the original owners of the clip. I'm starting to find where I used to not know if there was a link to Instagram Reels, but there's a link to everything. So now I'm going to link them below, just like giving my credits. You know how I am. Go ahead. Go. You're good. I cut it. Go. You're good. I'm leaving that in. Anyways, like I was saying about the Instagram clip, all credits goes out to the boy. He was talking about intuition. So I will see you guys after I play the clip, and we'll be back in a moment. Peace.
Every time that I've second guessed my intuition has shown me how accurate it is. And so now I don't question it. If the vibe is off, I'm gone. If I feel like somebody's not being honest, most often than not, that's the truth. Life has taught me to trust my intuition. Every time that I've second guessed my intuition has shown me how accurate it is. And so now I don't question it. If the vibe is off, I'm gone. If I feel like somebody's not being honest, most often than not, that's the truth. Life has taught me to trust my intuition.
And we are back. Woo! I love listening to that clip because, oh man, just like my man in the video, same thing has happened for me. I think this is in frame, right? I think I'm in frame, guys. I don't know. I'm trying this. I think I figured out fire setups. Gonna put different pictures. You guys can request down below what like I should put in the back, and that would be like a cool way to get interactive. But yeah, man. Every time I doubt my intuition too, my mom always tells me, do not doubt your stomach. Do not doubt your gut feelings. And the funny thing is I'm not too well versed on it anymore because I swear I've said it over 1,000 times and I can't even tell if I remember. But intuition is literally the feminine side of the two energies that are within your being. So that's why I like to say a woman's intuition is super strong. But I'm not saying because I was raised around so many women that I have such a strong intuition. I'm just in tune with my emotions so much more. But funny because like in my family it was more like shoulder the weight. I remember my uncle saying that, like saying it to one of my girlfriends, that like he puts a lot of weight on his shoulders. But yeah, it's like it's insane, bro. Every time I doubt my intuition, I'm like paid in full back by the universe for doubting myself. Like I'm the only one. Same with you guys out there. You're the only one to blame for second guessing your gut. Never second guess your gut. Now remember though, a lot of people still can't differentiate between what is their gut and what is their mind. So like if it feels like a decision is like stirring up in you not to be made based on like there's no fear in your mind, no thoughts are coming up, and it's a feeling, that's intuition. But if there's like thoughts in your heads that are like fear, where you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go down this road, or da-da-da-da-da, that's not exactly intuition. But those signals could be being fired to you through, like, if I say some sort of logic, then it's just saying that your brain is basically making calculations like, oh, dark street, look like suspect alley, blah, blah, blah. Not like I got a bad feeling about this. You can't say in your mind, oh, I think this is a bad idea. Then that's not your intuition. It's a feeling. And 9 times out of 10, if it's the feeling, then you don't go down the dark alley. But yeah, man, I have so many cases of like my intuition telling me things and it happening for other people, though I'm not like literally predicting things for them, just knowing that like me being involved in a situation, that the feeling is off and then we should turn directions, like having to take the lead. And this happened with my girlfriend when I talked about the black Honda Civic, and her explaining to me, oh, I'd never been in a car crash, but me feeling like, no, I had a couple dreams where you died in a car crash. And I was like, I think you should chill on your driving. Oh, I never been in a car crash. And then when we were driving, I got this gut feeling that was like, all right. Sometimes, you know what's funny too? Is sometimes because it is straight foresight or prediction, You can't outwardly say, oh, look out, before it's too late. But I got a feeling when she sped it, I was like, oh, this is it. And then boom, literally like a minute later, we were in a car crash. So it's just like insane. Don't doubt your gut feelings. I'm telling you, you will. Let this be the video that tells you. You will regret it if you do. Because it's almost like literally higher sense that cannot be explained. It is feelings. So it's just like, it's either whether you believe it's God, your higher self, the source, whatever, the universe working through you, it is, and trust it, because the more you conversate with your intuition and your gut feelings, you build up the connection to source, to your higher self, and you could use it more often. Like you could tell when you're communicating with your higher self more often. And basically everything in the world, like social media, TikTok, things that like try to distract you and pull your attention, are severing the connection between you having a stronger intuition with yourself, because you're so distracted all the time that you don't even have time to pay attention to yourself. Especially people who are so worried about other people's lives, they barely know how to communicate with their inner compass. We call it so many things, but I love talking about intuition because I feel like a complete expert on it, because usually 9 times out of 10, I'm not even kidding you, when I tell someone, hey, I got a bad feeling about this, don't do it, I'm right every time. And especially some of the decisions that I made personally, man, I had to swallow some hard pills. I'm talking even losing $3,600 before. And like, I knew I shouldn't have made the decision, but I knew that the way I had to go about like just leaving that money and not thinking about it and releasing attachment was just like letting go. But like, I knew the gut feeling was like, I should not be making this decision, and I did anyways, and hard pill to swallow. And then it's funny because my internal conversation, I don't really have bad thoughts about myself, so I know when I have thoughts in an environment that they're not my thoughts, that I'm getting them from the collective consciousness in the environment I'm in. But I never have bad thoughts about myself. So when I second guess my intuition, it's literally like my higher self is fucking screaming at my ass, like flipping out, and it looks like how I picture it because my imagination is just off the walls. I picture like myself being in fights with myself, like full on anime battles. But do not doubt the internal compass. It literally is like in you, and I was gonna say in you, in tune with you, aligned with you, literally to keep your ass safe. If you're not trying to leave this earth fast, leave this school or this prison, as some people think it is, trust the internal guide of what you're supposed to be doing. It will lead you down the right decisions with money, the right decisions with a career, the right decisions with your passion, it's literally everything. It's just your higher mind, because the universe is feeling, like it's feeling, everything is feeling. And I've showed examples in my own life that reality mirrors exactly what you believe to be true and what you feel. So it's like intuition works on that too. It's always there. Like your intuition's always there. Remember, to bridge the gap, you got to stop getting distracted by other people's. So say you're about to make a decision and you want someone else's opinion. If you're not going to people who are trusted, that almost feel like your intuition or have good intuition themselves, it's a distraction. And you should only take bits and pieces. No, you know what I want to say? Never listen to someone who's not been on your path or can't almost like be open-minded about your path. Should not listen to those. Now, those who are really genuinely trying to, you can get into this with parents too, but whoever can really have different beliefs, but never listen to someone just completely shutting down what you want to do. Cut that energy off immediately, but then listen to someone who gives you suggestions, but then still follows the plan that you want to do. I feel like those are the ones you can listen to and then take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but never listen to the ones completely like cutting out, saying something's too hard, blah, blah, blah. No, if it's what you want to do, to kind of see how your intuition works, your intuition is going to be 100% on the decision you should make. So I say, don't find a yes man, but find someone who almost acts as your intuition, and they will tell you no if a decision is like, that's not you, no. But if they understand you're going through changes and stuff, you want to gravitate towards people more like that, where it does operate as your intuition, not just saying yes, 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 yes all the time. You could complete whatever you want. You could do whatever you want. Like, no, that's not all the time true also. Like, you have certain paths that you laid out for yourself here. So finding the right people will guide you on that path. I actually recently had another one where I had to learn for myself, where I realized I made a video about it, but then I took it back, where door-to-door sales, if you are, I'm not, but black, let's just say black cassette groups, whether you came over here on a boat or this was your land to begin with, door-to-door sales is a very dangerous job for you as a black male, no matter how charismatic you are, because I'm really a people person. And I had a really I had a really deep learning experience recently with that entailed that no matter my beliefs, there still are certain people living in their own realities, and you're coming to their sacred spaces. And I'm going to tell you right now, I was already told beforehand by someone who I said acts as like my intuition, who's really in tune with themselves, who told me, don't go into sales. Don't go into door-to-door sales, but maybe try something else, like where you don't have to be so robotic. That's the one thing I don't like about it too. I don't like to be robotic and here's your pitch. But like immediately I said I might get fired from this nonprofit because I'm going to mix up the pitch the way I want to. After I got over the shadowing phase, I was just going to give the pitch to people organically and not as a robot, because I do what I want in this world without stepping on other people and breaking the laws that are in place. But I do what I can to completely stay myself. But in truth, I had that experience, and I was told many times not to do that. One of my aunts avoided sales and door-to-door sales, and then I learned there. I was like, bro, no way. Like, well, I'm still stuck on the job, but the intuition part was, my cousin said, there you go, like, you learned, you needed that experience, now you know. Because my gut was already telling me, like, especially the next day, it was just like something did not feel right. Something felt weird. I was like, bro, but I'm not nervous, I'm not scared, I'm ready to go. But something was like, something's off, something's sus. All right, so that's pretty much it on intuition. It is your total gut feeling. It is your higher self. It's source. It's God having direct connections to you. And I'm telling you, trust this feeling every single time, because I've seen so many accounts of people who said they knew they should have trusted their gut. And I'm telling you, because it's like the weirdest regret when you don't. It's like it knows. But I mean, that's the higher mind. So it's the best way to put it. But I'm telling you, don't doubt it. But yeah, and then I have no idea where I left off. That's why this is sounding like this. But pretty much I was talking about the job. So to wrap that up, yeah, man, I had a bad feeling about it from the beginning. And the first house was just weird that I knocked on. And then something was kind of telling me, move this way. But that's pretty much it. Trust your gut. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Much love and moonlight. Peace.